Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. We are pleased to be joined by the boys basketball coach at Hartland. That, of course, is Kevin Blouin. How's it going?
Good, Casey. Glad to be here.
All right. So, you guys played in some pretty good games. I know you played a pretty tough Lakeland team, came up short there, and then of course you guys went down to Heritage. Things didn't work out there for you guys, but overall, what do you where do you guys think you're at? You're 0-2 on the year, but overall, a lot's getting taken away. But you guys lost a lot from last year.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's there's a really nice opportunity for some of the guys, stepping into the roles that we have. We do have 5 seniors that are returning, and then we got some good young guys coming up. So, we're gelling right now. Like you said, we had the nail biter versus Lakeland there, which was a good game for us just to get to that varsity speed for some of our younger guys. And then, the game versus Heritage, I think, was a good test to play at a very high rate of speed, just to play a very high caliber team. So we're growing right now. We're kind of building up a good solid team right now, and I'm kind of looking forward to see what these guys can do.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the guys that are coming back for you, coming back for Hartland, and some of the guys to watch out for.
Yeah, so we have the 5 seniors, and Michael Kilberg as a post player. He gave us some good minutes last year. Then Dylan Newer and Michael Pinella also gave us, some decent minutes last year. So they're returning, and then Jackson Wilson and Jack Gregory also are our 5. So all 5 of those guys right now are contributing.
Yeah, and of course some of the guys to watch out for, because you've got some solid guys in the underclassmen as well.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, we have a lot of guys that are kind of stepping up and filling some roles. It's kind of a deep type of team. I think there's a lot of parity with the ability that's kind of in that group, in that junior group. But Noah Campbell is one that, versus Lakeland played, very well, and he's kind of growing. And, there's some other guys, that are all just kind of, they're growing right now. So yeah, there's a good group, a good crew there that are kind of growing up together right now.
When you look at, you haven't seen any of obviously you'll see the league once we get into the new year. Uh-huh. And of course, you'll have your I believe your non-conference, your crossover with the league, I believe, is in a few weeks.
Yeah, it's December 20th, I believe. Yep. Yeah.
So going into those games, and obviously you were at Media Day, and obviously we've had all the coaches on, at least from the West Division. Mm-hmm. What do you think about? And they're saying the same. It's anyone's league up for grabs. Obviously, you never know what could happen. Canton went undefeated last year, and of course, it was you guys that won the league.
Yeah, for sure. It's one of those deals where there's the coaching is really strong. In our the whole league, but I think the West too, it's, you kind of know that you're going to get a battle no matter who you play every night. There's no nights off. It's going to be tight every game, and that's what makes it fun. Every team right now is looking like they normally look. Every night in, night out is going to be a battle. So, we're looking forward to it as usual.
Yeah. So, really going into, and then you look at some of the games that you have left, and you said it, there's a lot of tough teams that you played. And of course you played Lakeland and Heritage. It doesn't get any easier. You guys are going all the way to Hazlitt on Tuesday. Yeah. So kind of preview the rest of the year for you guys before you head into Christmas break next week.
Yep. So we have Hazlitt tomorrow night, Tuesday night, and then our crossover, which was based on the seedings from last year. The crossover is Dearborn, so we'll take a look at them on the 20th. Then after that, we're in the Holiday Classic at Milford High School. So we start off with DeWitt, and then we'll play either Pinckney or Milford, whoever wins that. And then right after the new year, we host South Lyon. So that's kind of what we got coming up.
Yeah, it's solid teams, a lot of teams I'm really familiar with.
Mhm.
Going into that, of course, where do you want to see your team at as we head into conference play right after South Lyon?
Yeah, I think like a lot of the coaches I know on media night before the season started had voiced, it's we have the same idea. The preseason, we're really trying to get ready for that KLAA season. Um, we're playing some tough opponents. We're trying to grow. We're trying to build, and where I want to be is I just want to be as prepared as possible. We got Northville first right after we play South Lyon. That's our first West League game.
Right.
So I would like to be as prepared as possible and grow as much as possible so that we're ready to win.
For sure. All right. Well, Kevin Blouin, thank you so much for coming on and spending a few minutes with us, and best of luck to you and the Eagles this year.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Casey. Appreciate it.